Hey everyone, my name's Fizedi. Welcome back to my channel. 1.16 has been and gone and we're already at 1.16.1. But along with that new version, I have a new server I'm playing on. So I'm very excited to be on the Hexacon server. And this is where I'm going to be playing from now on. And there are a number of people, they all pretty much make online content. I will link to their channels and streams, etc. down below in the description. Unfortunately, it's like 2 o'clock in the morning for them. Most of them are in the UK. There are some of them over in the American time zones, but I'm left out here by myself. So I will get to see them at some point, probably very early for me. So that is going to be a bit of fun. I am a little bit late to this server. As you can see, there has been some things going on around me. I think they've been going for maybe a couple of weeks. They've this is spawn as it is currently. It is right next door to a village. There's still a few villages left. Every time I logged on it was dark and it took me a little while to find out where I could sleep to try and save the villagers a bit, because there are a lot of zombies that are very interested in their whereabouts. So anyway, this is the start of the new season on 1.16. Over there I see there is a portal. I have very little knowledge of all the new things in 1.16. Obviously I know that there's a lot going on in the Nether. Lots of biomes. Let's just stick our toe in here and see what it looks like on the other side. I don't know what to expect, other than a very long loading terrain sign. Okay, yeah, this is spawn. Okay, some people have been doing some stuff by the looks. I don't know. Vacant nether path spot. Okay. I know nothing about what's going on here. I don't know what any of these blocks are. I don't know what the new critters do. Some are happy, some aren't. I know some like you if you got gold on you, and... oh... I haven't annoyed him. A lot to learn, but I'm getting out of here just because I don't know. I just don't know anything in there anymore. But I'm going to go and try and find me a place to live, and I'll pop back when I've found something that looks a bit reasonable. Okay, I travelled a fair way, over 3,500 blocks, give or take a few, and this is what I'm going to call home. It is actually an island. It is quite a large island, but I am going to call it home. I was a little bit worried when I landed here. Let's face in the right direction, because I found another boat on the foreshore. I don't know if it's still there, so I don't know if any of my fellow... there it is. Is that your boat? So anyway, I claim this land now. So what I'm going to do, before I left spawn, there were some chickens there. I grabbed a whole stack of chickens. As you can see, I found a buried treasure, and I went and found a few bits and pieces from there, as well as a whole stack of iron, which is pretty handy. So I am going to, as #1 task, is look after some food supplies. I'm going to make a very quick little chicken breeder cooker type thing. I'm going to need a few bits and bobs, but I'm going to race off and quickly build that so I will have all the food I need. Well, that was a bit of an ordeal. I thought it would just be simple, but here's our little chicken area here. The problem was it required a comparator, which meant I had to go to the Nether, which meant I had to get obsidian, which meant I had to get a diamond pickaxe, and which meant I had to go to the Nether, and there are a whole stack of new things in there to kill me. I got killed by, I think it was called a piglin. Did a bit of a Google. It was possibly because I wasn't wearing gold, but now I got some golden boots. I quickly snuck in there and got myself a single piece of quartz to make that. And it seems to be depositing chickens in here, but I'm only getting feathers out the bottom. I don't know if this isn't going to work, or something's changed and it just doesn't give us the actual bit we need. Anyway, I'll let it run a little bit longer and find out if I ever get any chicken in there. Something else did. Something strange happened whilst I was away. I got a visitor to the island. He's still sitting over here in his boat. So I think he's just waiting for someone to come give him a cuddle, or maybe jump in the boat with him and go on a cruise. His name's Fred. If you get close enough, you might see. Oh, no, it's Gary. Thought it was Fred. It's Gary. So anyway, Gary's sitting there in the boat, waiting patiently for someone to come for a ride. I think he's one of those taxi, water taxis. Like you get in there and he takes you off to wherever you need to go. So I might take him up on his offer at some point, but maybe I won't. And I put a torch down here and it turned into a sinkhole. Alright, I'm going to race off and just see if I do eventually get any cooked chicken out of this thing. Otherwise, we might need to go to some form of a plan B. Have I got cooked chicken yet? No. But in the meantime, my next thing is, because I only have gold boots on, I need some armor of some sort, and I used all my iron to make an anvil to name Gary. I think his name was Gary. So I'm going off to mine some resources, and I'll come back with probably iron armor, but we'll see how we go. So the chicken breeder was meant to be the easy part, the easy start. And it's not been too easy. So I got 3 cooked chicken out of probably 10 dead chickens. So 30% success rate. Then I thought I would try a block that was a little bit shorter than a slab. So initially I tried a flower pot, but I think that just got eaten up by the lava, and then things went horrible and I died and lost my diamond pickaxe. So then I tried a trapdoor, but as you can see, the fully grown chickens can just stand there and they're not scared of the lava at all. Although I think if that was me, I probably would be scared, but it doesn't seem to worry them. So the thing that's the same height as the flower pot is a daylight sensor. So I need some more nether quartz. So I'm going to go and try and make one of them. I'm going to risk it in the nether. And what I'm doing, let's just have a quick look, because I have a very dangerous spot in the nether. They're those, I don't know what they're called. The angry pigs of the nether spawn all around here. These guys, whatever they are, I don't know what they are. So what I'm going to do is just go up higher and try and find some quartz. I think I'm safe in here. I've got my gold hat on. Am I safe in? Yes. I've got my gold hat on, so these guys will leave me alone, but these guys still get angry. But yeah, I'm just going to go all the way up here and I'll find some quartz up there. Let's see if my little chicken... you can't get me. Nah. If my chicken thing is fixed with a daylight sensor. Well, I got my daylight sensor, and it was a little bit uneventful. I didn't die, but the problem is, apart from this guy, it's not punching the eggs out. They're just sitting there. So it looks like for some reason the dispenser, I think it is, won't work if there's a daylight sensor in front of it. So now I'm not sure what I'm going to do. I could try some snow. I'm running out of ideas, so I'm going to go off and get some snow and I can layer it up. I don't know if the snow is going to melt from the lava. Logic says it will, but Minecraft logic probably means it won't then. I'll go get some snow. We'll see what that does. Well, yes, I know now that you can't get snow without some form of silk touch, which I don't have. So, for the time being, the best I can do is just put the slab down, which was working like 30% of the time, and see how we go. Unfortunately, though, in the massacre of everything that was going on, and let me just... I could just go up these stairs. I lost a lot of the chickens. I'm going to have to breed some of these up, so race off, get some seeds, and then I'm going to go do a bit of mining just to get some diamonds and bits and pieces so I can have some armor. So hopefully this will give us some food, and when you next see me, I'm going to have some form of armor. So after the outstanding success of my chicken farm, I have gone old school and we are just making potatoes. And I've also got some sheep and some cows here as well. But these guys are here to help me with the other part of the project I want to complete in today's episode. I've been busy off camera. I've gone to a nearby island and found a couple of villages. There's one here and his little mates hiding in here in this box. So what I want to do is make an infinite villager breeder. I've done a tutorial on this. I'll put a link up the top and towards the end, or at the end of the video, and in the description down below so you can't miss it. So it is very, very simple. Like, I don't have a lot of resources to my name, but I'm going to successfully make one of these. So what I'm thinking I'm going to do is just plonk it up here for now, and we can relocate them later on. I think I might make it over here, and we might have a bit of a barn type trading hall thing over there somewhere. Again, that might also be temporary. I'm not 100% sure what sort of house I'm going to live in yet, but let's quickly go off and make this farm. So here is the completed farm. The guys are running around planting some potatoes. I actually had someone ask me in the video, linked at the bottom and the top and all over the place, if potatoes would work, because in my video I do carrots. And as you can see, I've been AFK'd here. I had some blocks around me. If you look in our little hole here, you can see that we've got a couple of villagers down there. So definitely works with potatoes as well. And they're busy harvesting. I don't know. I think we've already missed today's baby. But yeah, that's working well. So I'm glad at least one thing that I decided I would do today has worked. Got some sad news, I'm afraid. I got too close to Gary and he blew up. So Gary isn't there anymore. The boat survived, but Gary sadly didn't. But that is going to be it for this episode. We almost got a chicken farm happening, and instead we got all sorts of other things going. But we do have a successful villager breeder happening back there. I'm going to build a little trading hall over just behind it. So that'll be good. That'll be happening off camera, and we'll come and have a look at it at the start of the next episode. If you like this episode, do me a favor, hit the thumbs up button for me so you liked it. If you haven't subscribed, subscribe to me. I'm going to try and get all the other members on the server's links down in the description, so check that out and have a look at their videos, and go over and say hi. But that'll do us for this episode. It was a pretty good first episode. We got a villager breeder out of it, so I will see you in the next episode. Bye.